Welcome back to the America's bracket of the tournament. We have a JMoney versus Jummi, two very similar names. And these guys are going to... I
believe it has been referred to as the Battle of the Jays.
The Battle of the Jays, America versus America. And this is the... I think the first seed versus the 15th seed also in America, so they're going to get into it here. This is going to be an interesting match. We don't know a lot about either of these guys. We know that Jummi is a phenomenal arena player, but from his rank, he doesn't seem to play constructed a lot. We'll see how he fares. He's one of the best arena players in the world, we know that. And JMoney does have the legend rank in constructed, so we have some big dogs here today that are going to go into it here. JJ, what are we looking at with the decks?
Well, Jummi's... wait. Oh, I have my notes backwards, don't I? JMoney's bringing Librum Paladin, Dragon Priest, Soul Demon Hunter, and his Bomb Warriors band. Jummi's bringing Librum Paladin, Soul Demon Hunter, Cyclone Mage, and the Secret Rogue is banned.
And then we're going to see what these guys decide to start up with. And the flex from JMoney. Uther versus the cooler Uther. Just think about that. But look,
his Hearthstone username isn't spicy for nothing.
Exactly. So JMoney's got the
spicy Uther.
But Jummi has the hand. He's got a starting hand there. Alder Attendant also a great one though. We get a Paladin Mirror in the first one. Both of these hands are incredible. And there's Librum of Wisdom, because why not?
Well, yes. Actually, Librum of Wisdom on both hands, as a matter of fact.
We're gonna see that here, most likely. Gotta kill that Initiate.
I mean, I guess you'd play the first day first, in case you get another Attendant. But otherwise, it seems like... I mean, even if you don't, you can still play one of them, but Librum of Wisdom seems like the obvious play here. And if you're killing it, you might as well play the Whirlwind. You don't have a lot of huge follow-up plays.
That's a bunch of damage represented early on.
Yeah.
Which he can only really hero power into this.
And isn't that awkward?
That is not great. That's not what you want to do, because you're taking damage in a big way. Right off the bat, you do have the...
there's a Librum.
You do have the Allura if you're Jummi. But this is a lot. This is 10 if he wants it.
I feel like you can't. I feel like you have to take the trade. Yeah. Because
so many
Librum of Wisdom and anything else that deals 1 point of damage is just too much. And
absolutely,
you really want to try to get that to live.
And this is also bad, because in Penflinger you can't do anything with it.
I mean, you have to though, right? You Penflinger, you coin and Penflinger again.
You have to coin, you have to go Allura with the coin next turn.
But you can't let that Whirlwind live another turn. I don't think you can. You take another 8.
It's bad days, man. It is bad days.
You can either Penflinger, coin Penflinger. No, yeah, that is what you do, because the other play would be to Hand of a Dalit for the extra draw, but then you'd still have to coin to play it again.
That Dust Devil is such a nasty 1-drop when coming up first.
Dude, that is
unmat.
Wait, is he? Well, you look at the hand there.
I think he really wants that Allura next turn, and he draws another card. He doesn't really care about the buff that much.
But you really need to kill that Wood Fury minion though, right? Yep, so. He does it. And I think you hero power as well. No reason to bring it back to your hand at this point, I would feel. And
man, sad news bear for Jummi off the top. Like
he's kind of a-dolling it.
He wants it back. Okay, he wants to draw. He wants it back. That's the first day of school. That's a big draw. That's a huge draw because you get your Allura.
And it's even better than if you hadn't drawn it and coined it, because you can't actually get that one. There's still another one in the deck, but minimizing the chances of getting a bad spell.
You'll take anything else. You'll obviously want Librum of Hope, Blessing of Authority. You'll take Consecration here. You'll take anything.
Yeah, and of course now, for JMoney, not as big a play as he would have liked to make, maybe.
Still ahead. Just drop minions, play your Librums, you know.
Ooh, Ash Tongue is something.
Yeah, it's a pretty good stat. I mean,
it's a pretty well set up minion.
You have the Lightforge Blessing on hand. You don't mind taking a little bit of damage.
But with the Blessing of Authority in the opponent's deck, there might be a turn where he can't hit face with a +8 immediately, but he can hit the Ash.
Don't mind damage here. Double Penflingers on hand is notable. Very, very notable. He needs the reduction on the ladies, but this is running.
And there's a Gibberling
who gets the other first day of school off of the Allura. That is unluckers. I feel like Spicy or JMoney is going to have to clear this up. This Allura can't really live.
Wait, how did... Wait, where is the... Wait, if you get another first day, no, we got the Libram.
Oh yeah, he played the... Yeah, he played the first day of school.
He can't possibly only have gotten 2 minions off of
played first day of school. Got the Libram, which is not great, but it's going to be a struggle here also for JMoney to get rid of this, because he doesn't have the... Well, he would have to play the boom.
The question is, how much do you care?
With Blessing of Authority coming up?
Yeah.
A little bit. Slight little bit. You could play the taunt here, that's fair enough, and just start dropping Librams again. Chicken gets buffed, obviously. That's
in case that ever gets damaged, that can be a big
you know what? It might.
Oh, there's Panflingers.
There's Panflingers.
Those activated really nicely.
Angry Chicken is a good one drop.
Seems like he's taking the trades though.
Yeah.
But imagine the 8 attack. Whoa. Taking 4 to the face there.
Yep. He'll take more Librams to play. He's using Librams really well.
I mean, again, I guess it's good to get rid of it rather than taking 12 with it or something.
Okay.
Later on.
And there's a Truth Seeker coming up, probably from Jummi. This deck is able to do so many different things.
Yeah, and that will immediately allow him to also put 2 Blessings on there if he feels... Librams. Yes. Libram of Wisdom.
And he has both Penflingers. That is going to be a lot of pinging damage.
Yeah, especially because...
Fighting back into
of course, as this works with the free Libram of Wisdoms, you can get a lot of
time. Drawn. The tech cards.
Well, yeah. But it's not necessarily gonna clear off perfectly. Yeah, you'd probably take the hits first.
Always get the Librams back.
Yeah, also, you kind of... Avenging Wrath is a bit awkward here because you don't guarantee to clear the board. You might want that to go face at some point.
You might want it now.
Yep.
So start to play, right? Put him down.
And with Lightforge Blessing on the hand, there is really... And still very much a lot of health. It seems very hard for Jummi to come back from this.
Gibberling, Penflinger, Libram, Penflinger. Full board.
Can't hit on it.
Cleared. Listen.
And that seems to be where he's going with this.
That has to be what he's doing.
But still, 8 health is not where you want to be at.
You gotta go full madness.
Is it mad if it works?
A little bit.
As long as it's just a little bit.
Slight little bit, yeah. Fling. Another Libram, another flinging, big Gibberlings. What is this game?
It is a Libram mirror match.
That's why you don't want to. That's why you don't want none of the American Conference matches.
Because they play Libram.
Yeah, these people aren't saying they play Librams. Let's play pure. No, Tenon. Next, Libram decides to only keep stepping 1 Penflinger there.
Yeah, because he wanted to play the other minions that he can keep, which makes sense. You want a board. Not a lot of white board buffs in this, which is say none.
Libram of Justice.
I mean, it doesn't do much. Without the concept.
JMoney.
I mean, it's not bad, and I would still take it, maybe? But
go with Hero Power, Libram Broom, clear some stuff.
The thing is, especially because you kind of need something, so I need to play the Broom or the Libram for sure, because you really want to kill that Gibberling. I feel like.
Yes.
Because that can actually be kind of dangerous in this deck. So you can go, yeah, Broom, and then put the other Libram on the Broom. Clear off 2 things that way if you also play the Libram even 3, but that doesn't seem as necessary. Get rid of the Light Warden, get rid of
I say put both Librams on the dude first, kick the dude into the 3/3, then put both Librams on the Broom.
I guess.
So this way also works.
But yeah, I like this, because you do want to... I think you might want to take out the... because there is some healing, you might want to take out the Light Forge there. And there's a Angling Rod, which isn't quite it. You need to...
Interestingly, what JMoney did here is he didn't allow a possibility for Jummi to kill off his 3/3, which holds the Libram, so no Penflinger Insanity.
Yeah, and
yeah.
it seems that we
Let's see.
just might actually see the angling rod come into
Unless
play
he
here.
flings a pen into his own guy, which is next level.
But why?
So he can fling more pens.
Yep,
That's why.
You already have a decent play that doesn't involve that. Scargill is a bit of an awkward pickup here.
Yeah.
You don't have that many Murlocs. And JMoney, like, getting off with a strong start, but just not getting the last little bit of damage.
He doesn't have the, yeah, he doesn't have it. No minions! He is the hero power. He's waiting for to find his pen flinger. Nowhere to be found.
Ah, you don't love it. Oh, puts Lightforged Blessing on there, even.
And how much damage do pen flingers do now? You smell?
4? Wait, 6?
You fling twice, you Libram, you fling twice again, you Libram, you fling twice again?
There's Libram of Hope, by the way. That's gonna be the stabilizer. I think we're gonna see Libram of Hope. We might see 2 pen flingers to go along with it.
Realistically, how much... Like, how do you get even down from 8 at this point? They don't do burst damage, there's no Zealot.
Yeah, I think you want to get rid of the Lifestealer, for sure.
There's many plays. You could go full pen flingers, you could go Libram of Hope.
I think you want to go Libram of Hope. 6 is not a great spot to be at. Your opponent's weapon is not insane or anything, but I don't think you want to...
Consider the deck, what does he die to? Because this paladin doesn't push damage from him.
Well, I mean, pen flingers, I guess.
Yeah, he doesn't have any.
Well, yet...
Panflinger there. And this looks like a win now, all of a sudden, for Jummi. And what a way to pull that off.
Yeah, and it turns out that it doesn't matter who gets the strong start necessarily.
They both had a
if you can pull it back.
Both had a strong
Well,
start. Well,
yeah, but one put their
JMoney,
opponent to 8 health in like turn 3 or 4.
Major damage. What a way to stabilize this. And this is now just a win. Oh, there's also Libram of Hope.
Paladins are just dumb.
Broken too soon. I don't think we have. This should be over still. Still no Panflingers. So the Panflingers with their pinging damage every single turn that JMoney doesn't pick up the Panflingers is getting further behind.
Yeah, and the awkward thing is that Libram of Justice doesn't really do too much here because he can't attack twice.
Yeah.
But the Life Force Blessing is theoretically huge, though...
Doesn't matter. Okay, Penflinger, Libram, Penflinger, and I just kill it.
Yeah.
Just die. The big thing dies to 2 pens.
To 3 pens, I suppose, and the 8/8. Oh.
Well, no, Penflinger, Libram of Justice, Penflinger. So.
Oh, even that. Well, you can also just fling twice, hit the Divine Shield.
Yeah.
Fling thrice, hit the Divine Shield in. Oh no, you can't because you don't really have the spell for it. Yeah. Yeah.
Just Libram of Justice.
If he had another spell on the hand, or he could have gotten the Libram of Wisdoms back without needing to hit into the 10 attack there. He could have used the Divine Shield to not proc the lifesteal as well.
Looks like it's over here.
Well, let's see. There was one there.
What saves JMoney in this next turn? I don't see
Not much, but then again, it kind of looked like
not
this
even
before.
Leodrin. Not even Leodrin.
Yeah, no, that doesn't...
Nothing does. You're gonna get your handful of Librams. That don't do nothing. Whole bunch of nothing.
Well, they don't do anything that is gonna win you the game, is the main point. They do a lot in theory, but not when you're that far behind and you're healing or something.
And there's the first win for Jummi with the in the Paladin Mirror. What a insane way to start the match. I mean, I think we're in for a good one.
Yeah, it definitely looks very interesting. Now, there is still one more possible mirror in this.
There is. They both have a Demon Hunter.
Wouldn't that be something?
Which they might be gearing up. We'll see if JMoney likes to go back to the Paladin, though. Because you seem very confident. They both brought it, obviously.
I mean, you just saw that it can win.
It can win for either one, and your opponent doesn't have it anymore. So, do you like it against faster decks? So, do you like it as much against the Mage or even the Demon Hunter?
I don't know, but I would think so.
Because Demon Hunter can heal a lot of pen flings.
Yeah, but also Demon Hunter might have a tough time actually killing the Libram Paladin. Especially once the Libram of Hopes come around and the Light Force Blessing, which go very well hand in hand with the big minion and the Blessing.
I feel like I like the Demon Hunter. He goes with the Priest. Complete switcheroo. Decides to take it easy here. And Shark Shatter is typically a good keep against the Control Priest. Maybe not.
You do need to shuffle first, but yeah, that's also the other point. You're not facing an aggro deck here.
It's more against aggro, I think. He could kick it.
Keeps the Marrow Slicer.
That makes sense. You're
Spirit Jailer picked up.
You're playing against a control deck, so you like to keep the Marrow Slicer. High Beam ready to go whenever.
No Dragon drawn, but one can be generated. Aeon Reaver might be interesting.
Aeon Reaver or the Sky Stalker. Okay.
Yeah, you're not picking Rose Dorm, I can tell you that much.
Unless you're very froggy, you don't.
There are some opponents in this tournament where I might consider it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, tell them, like, how can you perform under pressure?
Yeah, listen, there's some people who take their time. Like, you've seen Volcare do it in his first match against Cat. He took his time, and then you got Max Up. Pimcraft, they play like Nosdorm was always before.
Hey, you know, I can't hate on it.
I love it too. Like, I love
I may or may not have done that myself before, sometimes to my own detriment.
Yeah. That is true. You gotta know when to think and when not to think.
Yeah, you know, I gotta know when to walk and know when to run.
Hold them, fold them.
Yeah.
All the good stuff.
Is that an I-beam target?
It just might be.
It's not like you have anything else to do.
You could hear power. You gotta kind of conceptualize a philosophy here, or an approach to this game if you're Jummi. So, the general rules for this Demon Hunter is priority number 1, clear board. Priority number 2, punch face. And it looks like he's following that.
Well, I mean, you could have I-beamed and hit face with 2.
I-beam for no help.
Yeah, so what?
It's the value match, yeah.
But I feel like the Demon Hunter is the faster deck, right?
But it might also be the higher value deck.
Is it though?
With the later damage generation in the mid game, man.
I don't think so. But hey, there's a lot of draconic studies being considered here.
Good.
Apotheosis is being picked.
Need that badly.
I guess it also works really well with the Second Reaver.
Okutsu Magic is an option here.
As a Shard Shatter or I-beam.
Marrow Slicer makes sense too. See if you really want the greed off of the outcast for
very important attacks first to heal to full.
Small thing, but good order.
Hey, listen, right?
Jummi,
you never know when the 1 damage makes a difference. We've seen people live on 1 health and win the game.
Gotta do it right. That is true.
And here comes the Raise Dead, and the Sket comes right back to play. That being said, you can't play both that and Apotheosis in the same turn. You could use it and Holy Smite the Soul guy.
You gotta ask yourself how good of a card is Soul Mirror.
Good enough, apparently. And are we gonna see Saket Holy Smite? That's the question. And
just Radiance, maybe.
Yeah.
Even Hero Power from Ultra Greed. Can't hate on him. I think it's Marrow Slicer turn.
It definitely looks like it.
You could greed for the mana either, but
has the advantage that you don't have to kill your minion. I mean, you don't have to, but you probably will take the trade.
I think you want shards, you have the Soul Psychologist, you have Lapidary, and you want to start doing stuff, so...
Yeah, that's a good point. Marrow Slicer on 4 allows for Lapidary on 5 to... I mean, you can play it either way, but that just almost guarantees that there are still Soul Fragments left. Otherwise, the chance of drawing them is increased.
This is incredibly high level Hearthstone you're seeing. It's slow, which shows that it's good. No, that's not always the case, but in this case it is. These guys are playing at a high level. There's a Soul Fragment.
And that kind of goes to my point about why you want to play the Marrow Slicer, because it just feels really bad if you don't have any Soul Fragments left by the time you play Lapidary. Or you want to play Lapidary. And now Saket Apotheosis is possible, but he seems to still go for the Holy Smite.
Yeah. Well, you might see what you get.
I mean, yeah, that's the point. You might be able to get more cards.
Just heal. But now it has to be Merciless and you have to kill that Sephic. Because that's just...
I mean, you could also play Lapidary and kill it.
You could play Lapidary. Get the weapon up, I think. The old Veil Weaver. Can't have it. Too much value.
Yeah, man.
Especially if you give a lifesteal. The Zulpidor could lead to interesting ideas, but none of the cards are...
Mostly Fragment Synergy, yeah.
The Outcast card is the only good one. Well, Zul, the only good one he has...
I mean, you'll take the coin.
Consume Magic.
You'll take the coin. No, seriously, take the coin.
Sociologist. You could take the coin. Depends on what you like. Sociologist just for the minion.
Yeah, but 7 and a 5/5. Just take the coin.
You'll definitely take the intel though. But Consume Magic was really
legitimately good. Don't hate taking the coin here. Like that, I would probably do.
Sad, but if it might be the best one.
You never know when you need that one extra piece of mana, especially in a control deck.
Yeah. Where
you have a lot of expensive cards.
Take Sociologist for max value there. Can't hate on him.
You really wanted him to take the coin though.
For the memes.
No, actually, I think it might actually be the best pick.
No, I don't think it's the best pick. You can't justify that.
I mean, I did, but sure.
And there's the face-punching part of this Demon Hunter, a third of your health. Sayonara, there we go. From to 19. And that might be Apple time here. If you're JMoney.
Yes. It's a bit awkward, but it seems very doable for sure. There is the Aeon Reaver there that could kill the 5/5.
Pick that way at the start.
Yeah.
For Wendel's Dormer for this.
Still not playing Radiance, instead opting for the Hero Power.
A bit great. I like it.
How many Soul Shards are in the deck right now? Is it 3?
Well, you can see it if he hovers over Sociologist. I think it might be 2, yeah.
Right, because the Lapidary took one out and he drew one. So Sociologist not that good.
Yeah. But he could Soul Shear Lapidary again. Lapidary Blade Dance.
Charter Hero Power clears, but it's a bit awkward.
I think Lapidary. I like the Lapidary.
Lapidary Blade Dance is great. Yeah, you could still get to hit 5 in the face and you clear the board.
Yeah. All the priorities would be met with that play.
Hey, you'll love to see it.
Shout out to Hollywood. Great guy. Just went offline.
Not that you could really see more than the word offline, but yeah.
But it was Hollywood. There was a buddy from Atlanta. He's a goat.
I believe he's a human.
No, he's He's a metaphorical human, a literal goat. That's what that's what he is.
I think you mixed something up there.
Great though. Shard Shadow seems to be the play. Here, Power Mana Feeder decides to take it that way. Bit slower, but you populate the board with small stuff.
And keeping the Blade Dance for a potentially even bigger removal, because we know that the Breeze has big stuff.
Yeah, there might be stuff coming down. That is undoubtedly.
Is the Mana Feeder's mind gonna be changed, though?
If there's nothing better to do?
I mean...
Do it, heal, it's a clean turn.
That's the thing, right?
What else are you, like, realistically expecting to get with that Shadow Priest, right? Like, you get Mana Feeder is about the best thing.
I mean, do we have attack reduction is the question? If you have Wave of Apathy, you could get something really big.
But you could get a Glaive Bound, you get a Soul Psychologist.
I guess it's not that much better, huh?
It's not that much better.
Ooh, draws another fragment. That's really not the main reason you want those.
2 more to shuffle, though.
Well, my math tells me there's 4 more to be shuffled.
If you want to play the Soul Psychologist, there's 2.
Oh, if you want to play this turn, yeah.
But I think Lapidary is a pretty good too. You could Blade Dance it then. Yep.
Right, yeah, that looks a lot better than the last Blade Dance you suggested.
Start putting him to half the health, making him feel the heat just a little bit.
Well, you took off a third of... Oh, half total health, yeah.
Put him to half.
And there's another Raise Dead to reduce that even further.
Yeah, it might be Soul Mirror time. If he doesn't find a better way to...
Yeah, leaves you with the 1/2s. Leaves both players with the 1/2 as a matter of fact. Of course, as it is a symmetrical effect. Right, what do we have here? Ooh.
Initiation that's for the Glaive Bound. That is reserved.
Yeah, there's nothing particularly great there, and it's like What are you expecting to get out of the raise that you're getting another Cat Apotheosis? That's not going to give you anything to win. Might be a Soulmare turn, yeah. I mean, I guess you can still play the Soulmare after the raise that, see what you get first.
Is that another Sethic? Nope.
Cleric of Scales. He's really digging here.
Yep.
There's the apathy.
Oh, it goes apathy just for stall off. That is actually also pretty good.
And the Shadow Priest on the Lapidary.
That makes a lot of sense. He's pulling the Radiance here, even just waiting for a turn to get it in.
I mean, hey, he has the mana, he has the health, you know, it's like...
Natural play.
Oh, he doesn't have health, which is really the thing.
Could Soul Shear right now play the Soul Psychologist for a big board.
Yeah, Soul Shear on, I guess, the Lapidary and hit the other 2 minions in.
Yeah. So think forward 1 turn.
Actually, hit it... the other one. Hit the Cabal Shadow Priest and hit the minions in, so you... Actually, you only get 3... Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Drawing all the Soul Fragments really fucked him over there a little bit.
Yeah. There's like 1 in the deck now?
Yeah.
So you get 3. Might be the best you're gonna settle for here at this point.
That's the problem.
Because he also keeps using this. He's kept using the Soul Fragments with the Lapidaries. There's a Soul Shear. And it's time, Soul Psychologist.
At least these, this is one of the minions that doesn't really remove the Soul Fragments from the board, so that's something.
Yep, Apotheosis always in mind. So, Soul Mirror now?
Seems
Leaves
pretty
the same
solid.
outcome, a 1-2. And then Jummi still has card draw on hand, so he has the Spectral Side, Hero Power, and the Consume Magic, Life Bound. He can vomit his whole hand down even if he sees the Soul Mirror now.
I mean, you have to get rid of the board. You kind of really can't not. And Soulmare really is the only way you can do it, I think. Oh! The, like, 7,000 IQ plays. Wait.
Plays!
Why not on the Sociologist, though?
Because then it's no longer, it doesn't get killed anymore because it has more health and attack.
Oh, it's +2/+3!
So you get 5/5.
I always forget that the Apotheosis buff is uneven.
JMoney! Dude, it's 2 in the morning for us while you do this. I want to sleep tonight. The plays. Bro, like on the video right now. If you're watching this, you're not liking the video, you're a bad person for that turn. That was 200 IQ, 5-head play. I don't even know if it was the best play. But it was a good play. It was, man. I like that.
I mean, what are you reasonably expecting to get off the Apotheosis? And you also know you have to heal soon because
You're not gonna stick minions.
the Demon Hunter can make huge chunk plays.
I like it. Everyone liked it. All the homies liked it.
We've seen Demon Hunter push over 10 points of damage in a single turn.
Yeah,
and that was with way less mana.
For sure.
So,
And,
you have to play around.
here comes the cycling for Jummi. Yeah, you gotta play the Spectral Sight, get stuff going. And fill this hand up. Kane's that's a big pickup.
Hey, there's 5 points of damage there. And there's another Radiance drawn.
Think about a Sethic and that spell on the 6/4.
Oh no, sorry, obviously it wasn't Radiance, it was Renewed. Same thing.
You could also use it. Oh, he picks up another initiation. Infinite Sethic Veil Weaver value.
It doesn't really work with 6 mana spells.
No.
But hey, you can play Renew.
You could play Renew on your minion if you wanted to super greed.
Yeah.
Get more Veils woven. Power Shield for another free spell.
Shield.
Just cycle it. Grave Rune. For the value.
I think you take Shield here.
Yeah, I think so.
Because Grave Rune isn't that good.
I'm gonna recycle, trying to find Apotheosis or something.
Puts the shield very sensibly on the Glaive Bound. Could have put it on the Sethic, but that might be a bit too greedy. Oh. Is the match gonna go long enough?
Spellkin seems like the play. Drachnid is also a good one, though.
How long is the match expected to go?
You don't want it to go there for the priest.
I feel like if it does, though, that might be a really good insurance.
He makes a sensible play. He just made the insane play with the Apple into Silmir, and now he makes a sensible play. No one's gonna be mad at him for that.
Is there a Blade Dance turn?
Yes,
here?
you put six attack on your
Yes.
Blade Dance. I feel like you have to.
Ooh,
Skull Stamp thing, don't touch it.
That's too risky.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Jummi. Make your play. You know what your play is.
I mean, I guess if you play the Skull, worst case scenario, you can still Twin Says off the Glaive Bond, but just make your play.
Yeah. Good choice. Good choices were made, I believe. In my humble opinion from Jummi, I much appreciate.
Plays the Cane, I think, as well here for tempo.
And all the damage goes. Like you have to make it.
Hey, that's 10 points of damage. That's bringing JMoney down to 10.
With the skull on the ready.
Wait, 8.
Yeah, with the skull on the ready, you've seen Apotheosis.
How about stealing the Cane, though?
Wanna play Murazan?
No, I was thinking of Initiation. Initiation, hit it into the 1/1.
I think Murazan is probably the play.
I mean, yeah, you get all sorts of attack and everything. The ordering is random, so you don't guarantee that you clear, but now you do.
You picked up.
And of course, the second slice picked up as well.
Yeah, all of a sudden he's pushing 9 damage himself.
So was there an argument to actually take... Nah, probably not. Blade Dance, knowing that your opponent has attack buffs that you could get off of Morazan earlier instead of the Sociologist, which is still sitting on the hand. Or maybe take the coin, I don't know.
Probably.
I still like taking the coin, but that's probably just me. Hey, that's a big board.
He is stabilizing this now. Skull needs to find damage and fast.
Yeah, but then you have to either play the new card, which that costs 2 mana, or the old card, which costs 3 mana.
You have the Twin Slices. The Twin Slices into Skull, into maybe Ultra Keys. At that point?
Yeah, that would definitely help.
I don't know, slash across 1, so that sucks. Ugh. Ugh. Yuckies.
I mean, if you play Soul Shear, then at least IBM is only going to cost 1.
Put 9 in the face. I mean, what's he do?
I mean, you kind of have to, but that's not really going to get you anywhere.
You gotta finish him.
I mean, you can put 8 in the face and still kill the Cane, but that's probably not worth it, is it? Yep, pushes the 9.
Got him. Don't want it, need it. We have apathy.
With apathy picked up. 2 initiations on the hand.
Looking for big radiance, big renew off of the Spellkin.
And there's a Holy Smite and Embalming Ritual. It's like half a Grateful.
That's not it, man. That's not that.
I mean, I guess you have the hero power, but that's assuming
to use it.
That's assuming your opponent can't find 1 point of damage.
That way you know you're going down to 1.
Yeah, I mean, Demon Hunters are really known for not finding a single point of damage, you know?
Doesn't have it on hand right now.
That's true.
And he isn't a 1-turn clock, so this is the turn. This is the draw.
It's one of those, again, we have this in the tournament before.
Unbelievable. The Embalming Ritual Cane.
Why
not sure?
Cane?
Because it doesn't matter. There's a fragment. That's the Skull of Gul'dan.
You have to play it.
Yeah, this has to be it,
not
right?
play it.
This has to be it. Magtheridon is the out if you can't find damage. He does find the damage. Magtheridon would have been the out with Shard Shatter Mystic to clear the board. But he does find the damage. That is a win for Jummi. Man, what a way to fight.
Yeah, this was
unbelievable. What a way to fight for Jummi. 2-0 in a very close match. But
Yeah.
he's taken both of them so far.
This was closer than a Tale of the Tape will have you.
Man, I wanted JMoney to get it just for the Soul Mirror play. For the Apple Soul Mirror. It seems so smart. But the Demon Hunter... Mage Time and Priest, it is again for JMoney, thinking, you know, I gotta get this win.
I would intuitively think that Priest might be one of the better matchups, but maybe it's too slow, I don't know.
Priest removes and heals quite a bit.
But also, Mage wins through spells more so than board. I mean, yeah, Shinvala is definitely the more board-side element.
Mage gets the advantage through spells, but it definitely wins with overwhelming boards, right? Like putting mana joints.
Like, I guess it really depends on what you get off of your Evos and Cyclones. Because you can win with Fireballs, but you don't really run Fireballs.
Rarely, yeah. You typically play the value game a little bit more, get stuff down.
Once again, Cleric of the Scales without a dragon on the starting hand for JMoney. And this time...
Maker is a consideration, but it's not a great one.
Yeah, not with that hand.
Grab Sash right at the top.
Hey,
you love to see it.
2-mana Arcane Intellect, I'll play it.
Speaking of, Daniel versus the cooler Daniel, right?
Did I say 2 Arcane Intellect? Almost.
There it is, do. Make the same play again. Next turn.
Play the same song again!
That's what he's gonna do, I think. Maybe not. It's Shinvala time.
I mean, I can see it, but you expect it not to be removed against Priest, which is a rough consideration.
It's gonna be Shinvala time soon.
And there's the studies in case you feel like it, but you could also just pick up the Lazul.
I like the Lazul, but get you a Jandis or something. Get you a big value card.
Shanvala might actually also be really good.
Yeah.
I think it has to be Jandis. Magic Stroke is also a consideration, but you don't have the second right now.
As opposed to the Demon Hunter, a lot of these cards actually help the Priest.
Yeah.
The Priest out quite a lot.
Dude,
so.
Shanvala
wasn't easy.
Shanvala plus second Veilweaver just seems like infinite 5/5s.
It does, yeah. Sorry, just keep casting renews.
Yeah, renews and similar cards.
Shinvala time. It is time, and there come the freezes.
It makes sense, but you, of course, again, you're hoping that it doesn't get removed, which isn't as trivial of a proposition. Also worth noting, 1 mana off of being able to coin out the Cabal Shadow Priest.
He might just coin his Jandis.
Fair enough. No, but the Shadow Priest will be an insane play against Shinvala.
Yeah.
Again, Shinvala in this Priest could do big things. It's just, you know, Dragon Soul,
absolutely,
but cheaper.
If you do it next turn, you're already getting close with 2 Raised Deads.
He coins it out and still almost gets the first proc. Aeon Reaver is once again a really interesting pick.
Play that
Cleric of Scales
that neutralizes one of the Shinvala cycles.
Now, unfortunate, of course, a little bit that you already drew both of the Raised Deads, because that would have been interesting if you could have coined Cabal Shadow Priest, triple Raised Dead, and get a 5/5. I mean, you probably don't even have the hand space to make that make sense, but... Soul Mirror?
Well, no, but Cleric discovers a spell, right? Not a copy of a spell from your deck.
Oh.
So you don't get 3. You just discover it and you draw it. You don't get the 3 of them. That would be a bit much.
Now, dude, imagine if a card actually managed to get you just copies of spells. Like, you could go infinite with that.
Be a bit too much. A little bit.
Imagine, like, perma-freezing your opponent's board or something. That would be silly. They would never do that.
No.
But I think here we're gonna see a couple of 5/5s.
So glad they nerfed that damn turtle.
I think that mana doesn't really allow for 2 5/5s. So I guess JMoney can count himself really lucky that Jummi did not draw Sorcerer's Apprentice.
You could Arcane Intellect into Sorcerer's Apprentice and Second Ray of Frost.
Ooh, and that seems to be the goal here.
That is not what it is. But you still just make one 5/5. Get it Aeon.
I mean, with Magic Trick, you could have even gotten it without the Second Ray of Frost, maybe.
You might like... You have the Counterspell Combustion.
Both very interesting, but not the play for this turn, of course. Ray of Frost, it is. And we're gonna see our first 5/5 on Jummi's side. And
You gotta have a choice here. Do you want to steal the Shamala? Do you want to Aeon Reave with a 5/5? I want to Aeon Reave with a 5/5. But it's...
he does have Shadowwood Ruin on hand though, so he can deal with 5/5s later. Though I guess if you want the Shambhala, you really want to deal with the Aeon, with the 5/5 first, right? Because you can't really have Shambhala and then just give it away instantly to leg a trade. What's the card on the right? Oh, that's a Falcon that was picked up.
Janice. A little bit of Janice.
Yeah, that's actually an interesting question.
I think you protect the elemental. But it's not a big deal. No? Besides Alright, has it decided?
Yeah,
Oh, just we can't see it? Because we're spectating the other side. Blizzard! Pick! We should be able to see.
Pick the elemental from what I saw based on the hover over.
I thought so too, man.
But
why can't we see this? We're spectating both guys. We can see it whenever the other guy on the bottom does it.
Yeah.
The fuck?
We also can't see any more what people pick off of Volpera Sculptor until the card shows up.
I wish Blizzard wasn't such a multi-dollar company. They made millions, they easily fix it, right?
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? Huh.
No fireball?
But you kind of want to play one more spell this turn, huh? So, probably Tram Session or Icicle?
This spell could be Primordial Studies.
Yeah, well, that would be your second spell. You would need a third spell.
Counter spell.
Oh yeah, I guess it does work, but...
Go Icicle instead, then.
Solarian Icicle, yeah, that actually kills the 4/4.
So that was the one?
Yeah, so that's what we said. Picks up the Primordial Studies, and does he get another Solarian? No. Lab Partner,
free.
not bad either.
Take it.
Kills of the Shambhala in the trade.
Can't get it stolen anymore.
That's a good point. Which would have actually yielded a 5/5 this turn, so... There's that. And once again, lots of cards in the hand. We have both Shadow Priests, yeah, and Aeon Reaver with Apathy.
Is it ever worth to play the Wave of Apathy to steal the Solarian?
It's an interesting point.
To grab you on Prime? Oh, yeah.
Apparently.
There he goes. He's thinking...
That seems to be the JMoney play?
It's a JMoney. if he hasn't passed...
Oh...
What's that?
Player raise that first.
Raise that now?
Well, if you want to play them first. But because it was hovering over them, but they now deal 4 damage.
Yeah.
They're improved.
I think you want to play them. You want to play them later, though. You want to play them once your Solarian died. Get more Solarians as priest. Don't mind if I do. Get a Jandis. Well, this isn't better. I mean,
obviously, Sticky Finger has to be the
one. Unless you
double swerve it. Yeah.
This time we'll be able to actually see what he picks.
Well, we kind of saw it.
I like that he takes his time, though. He makes the right pick, but him taking his time lets JMoney know that he thought about it, which makes JMoney think about it. We learned this from Malenko.
Ah, yeah.
Last time the
tracking play.
He tracked into Zephyrus and he waited 10 seconds before picking it. That was something. Yeah. Well, just takes trades? Okay.
And of course, hitting the 4/5 into the 4/4 is the perfect play here because you still get to find out whether the Rotten Strike is for real, but you don't have to do much. And Shadowwood Ruin looks good anyways. You can kill 3 things with it. Wait, that was a lot of cards. But getting a 2/1 and a 2...
I don't think it's not enough.
Yeah.
1 Solarians. That's not Solarian, no.
No, it's a 1-maker.
And Azure.
These are an elemental. That's the thing I was thinking about Jandis, right? It gets you some weird cards.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said. Take the trade with the Cabal Shadow Priest and ruin your opponent. And there's a renew as well. think
Might be
raise that
raise
makes
that
sense.
again,
Yeah.
It's probably biggest value. Gift of Luminance.
See, if you still had the Solarian,
Then you Gift of Luminance.
then Gift of Luminance to get another Prime might be worth it, but not this way.
There's another
Janison won't make
another
her.
Jan. This
Yeah.
you'll take that for sure. Right. He could play everything. He could like play a million cards now.
Yeah, and the Cyclone gives them all back. Well,
So
gives you more spells at
Bunch
least.
of twin spells. Probably the
And that Mana Giant is gonna be,
free.
yeah, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, right? Why play it if it's not free? That's kind of the major
Drop
model
that
here.
partner, drop Spellwing, you drop the Giant.
I mean, you could also drop the Cyclone instead of the Giant, though, is the thing.
that is. There it is.
Actually, I might be able to play both. Not quite, but dude. Oh, Elemental Allies into Spellwing? No,
Giant.
Giant. Oh, it's an Elemental too. So you can play Spellwing next turn and actually trigger the effect.
Yeah.
Which, normally, if you get Elemental Allies, it's normally not a good pick because you don't have that many Elementals, but
Giant.
just having 2 on hand is enough.
That it is. This is a crazy match. This is probably the best first round match we've had so far.
I mean, this seems like a decent Morrison turn. I don't know.
It does, but you're looking at quite a chunk of damage yourself.
There is another Apathy and another,
Yeah. So Murazond Wave.
Morrison Wave.
Get all the stuff, then wave them.
Yes. You could also play Wave and Cabal Shadow Priest actually take the 8/8. I guess this is a similar outcome though.
Yeah.
Razor Frost, I believe can target friendly minions. Yep, exactly. That's the.
Target is Murazond.
Oh. Hey, there's a good one. Oh right, that too. I forgot about that.
Didn't get to freeze the opponent giant.
Well, he does have another Ray of Frost on hand.
I think that might be it, yeah. You keep the wave.
Especially because you can keep it with the Shadow Priest and get another giant. This is crazy.
I think you want that.
There might be an Apexis Blast situation here.
So Cone of Cold
Deals
attacks
6. Cone of Cold deals 2.
Yes,
So you Cone of Cold
and
the
Apexis.
Cyclone, and then you Apexis the
No, you cone.
Giant.
You cone and Apex the giant, right?
Right, Morozon's already frozen, yeah.
So it would have to your part to
Okay.
pick
Ooh,
black
boy.
never-ending value.
But now you have to trade something off before you play Apexis. You really don't want to waste a board space. Oh, you also didn't have the mana to do it.
Yeah.
That's something though.
Counter spell to protect against Soul Mirror? Wave?
Both. I mean, there's a Holy Smite though.
Oh, this mine is a great one, yeah.
Raise
For
Dead
it.
even if you feel like it.
I think you want the Raise Dead for later. Oh yeah, reroll the giant, yeah, that's good value.
I mean, I didn't hate stealing it either. I mean, what else do you expect to steal, right?
The Explorer, the Dragon. Later down the line. Or Sorcerer's Apprentice.
But for Sorcerer's Apprentice, you don't jump through all the hoops, I think. There is the Holy Smite into counter
Don't mind
spell.
another Radiant Elemental. Priest Legacy.
That's true. Razor is an option here, but might as well also just play the One Maker. Well, one of the One Makers.
That's a heal. And there's the Apprentice. The board is full.
Apprentice? Well, it's not.
It's damn near full if you play the Apprentice.
Well, once you play the Apprentice, it is. And you do have Evo on hand.
You could be fishing for a bunch of damage. Maybe a Frost no.
Or not.
Just put or just
Wait.
Is he 6 Oh, is he win? Again? Did someone spot something again? God damn.
When it's
Jummi.
when it's 2:40, the casters don't always see lethals.
It is 2:40 in the morning. Jummi, wow. A 3-0 that did not feel like a 3-0.
Yeah,
At all.
I said this after the 2-0, but
Yeah.
if you look at the results, it's gonna look like JMoney just completely was run over, but it was 3 close games.
But he wasn't. It felt like a hard fought, like 3-2 sort of game.
Yeah, that's...
Jummi's asking good. Yes, that was good. That was phenomenal. That was great. Looking forward to seeing more from him. And JMoney, man, he made great plays. That Soul, man, I wanted him to win that Soul Mirror game so bad. But he might make the highlight reel for that one. But definitely, thank you very much for playing. Kind of unfortunate. The first looked like you won with the Paladin, so just got a bit unlucky there. But Jummi with the big plays, moving on, and it's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to that. We really have a stacked tournament on our hands, man.
Yeah,
This
and
is the first round match, everybody.
3-0 after those games.
A lot of good things to come. So drop us a like on the video for these two players. They definitely deserve it with the way they performed today. And subscribe to TrashcanTV as well as join our Discord server. Link in the description. All the players are in there. All the organization, all the notifications for new videos happen in that Discord server. So you don't want to miss out on those. So go ahead and join that. But for now, we are done. So thank you for watching. And we'll see you in the next one. JJ.
That's it.
That's it.